Hello beauties and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a review of a palette that was recently released. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. So the palette that I'm going to talk about is by this company Terry and is the Brightening CC palette in Sunny Flash. It looks like this. It is absolutely gorgeous. I've never had a chance to use this brand before, but because the palette was so beautiful and this is like a high-end brand that I would definitely use, I thought I'd definitely give it a try. So the palette is fairly expensive. I think it's 40 something pound. You can get it with discount on some websites, which is what I did, but in comparison to what you pay for it, it is a fairly small palette. So although maybe on YouTube it looks big-ish, like imagine it just fits in my hand just like that, and this is like a Chanel compact powder, so it's not very big. It's just a little bit bigger than a Chanel compact powder, so just bear that in mind. So you're not getting like tons and tons of product here. So let me just open it for you so you can see the inside. So this is how it looks on the inside. I mean, it's a full face palette. The reason why I definitely went for it, even though the price was quite high, is the fact that it is a full face palette. So you get two blushes, one that's a bit lighter, one that's a bit darker. You get a bronzer and you get a highlighter for your face. So you literally got 4 powders in one, so it's wonderful for traveling if you plan to travel with this one. It's got a beautiful mirror here, which is quite big, and the quality of the packaging feels lovely, quite high-end, sturdy. It's what you would expect for, you know, for paying that much for this little palette. So I've used this palette for up to a week now, just to see how it feels on my face and if I like it. I used it today. As you can see, I've used every single powder in this palette. I've used the blushes and the highlight over here and the bronzers, as you can see. I've used the bronzer as an eyeshadow as well. Just I thought it might look lovely as an eyeshadow, and it does look lovely. My thoughts on the quality of the powders is that I am definitely impressed with them. In terms of like how they apply, they are very pigmented. All of them are fairly pigmented, and I use very soft brushes. I think it's Blue Squirrel brushes that are very gentle on the powders, and I just tap a little bit onto the powder, and it doesn't give any kick out, but it does pick just enough product. But my brushes are very soft, so I don't know if you would pick it with a rougher brush, how you would feel. Maybe you would pick up too much product perhaps. That being said, they are very pigmented, yeah, so you need just a little bit to achieve the look that you want. I'm not sure if you can see this on my face, but they are very luminous. They are called Sunny Flash CC Brightening Palette, which kind of means it will be quite luminous on your face. Every single one of them has a sheen to it, but it's a very expensive kind of sheen, the kind of sheen that you see in this Chanel Le Beige powder, and the bronzer, if anything, looks very similar in consistency and texture to this one. The Chanel one is just, the Chanel one is a bit less orangey, I would say, and this is a bit more orangey, and this one is a bit, just a tiny bit more pigmented. The Chanel ones always are not pigmented. You know, you have to build your way through for quite a while, but in terms of the finish, they are very similar. The highlighter in this product is very sheer, so you're not gonna see like an intense beam of shine on your cheeks. If you can see it here, it's just like a very luminous kind of sheen. If I had to compare it with a product, I would say it's very similar to the Mercier matte highlighter powder. I will link it down below, but that one is very soft as well. It's almost like a bridal kind of highlighter, and this as well. So they're very similar, I would say. This one is a bit more yellow, it has a bit more of a yellowish tint, whereas the other one it's a bit more pearly, I would say. The other thing that hits you straight away as you open the palette is the intense smell that these powders have. They smell like roses, and that's not for everyone, I would say. It's not like a very light hint of roses, it's very intense, and literally if you put it in your makeup table, your entire makeup table smells like a bed of roses, which is really nice. I love roses, so you know, it doesn't bother me, but some people might find that this is a bit, you know, too much in terms of like the smell. But overall, I would definitely recommend this product. I think this is one of those products that you can just put in your makeup bag and take with you everywhere. If I had to compare this one with a palette that I really like, it would be this Hourglass palette, the Ambient Lighting Unlocked Edit. Not in terms of the colors, I mean the colors on this one, this is how it looks in comparison. They have some similarities, but they're not completely similar. I would say the finish of the product and the feel of the product is quite similar. If you always wanted to buy this palette, and I know this one is not in stock anymore, the unlocked one, I would definitely recommend this one as an alternative, because this one has just everything you need, and it's got just really pretty shades and this really lovely finish to it. I think it would last you for quite a while because of the pigmentation, so you don't need to worry too much about the size, and I find that the pan size is good as well. I didn't find that the brush was too big to kind of fit into the pans, so I don't have anything bad to say about this product whatsoever. I was really impressed. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm gonna keep using it, and if you want me to do like a tutorial or a trial of this product on my face, I can do that, but I'm just gonna show you swatches on my hand and just gonna show you this product from up close. So this is how the palette looks from up close. The roses are embossed into the powders, and it's quite a deep embossment because I used it for a bit and it's still there, so it is beautiful. So these are the swatches. I'm not sure if the camera picks up the luminosity of this of these shadows, and I'm not sure if you can pick up this highlighter either, but they do look very pretty. So that's it, you guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please leave me your comments down below to let me know if you've tried this product and what are your thoughts on it, or if you're planning to buy it. I hope that this was informative, helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you soon. Bye!